Hello, welcome back to another one of my RC stuff videos. Something again a little bit different. I'm going to put on the, I think you've got used to all my shiny cars, especially after the Fiat last week. And it's not Tamiya this time, it's an HPI. Bit of a story behind this one, so I'm a little bit confused of what it is. I believe it's supposed to be what's in the box, what's on the box, what is the RS4 Sport, I call them the box, but it ain't, I know it ain't the Sport, or I believe it's not the Sport. When I bought this is a Viper shell, and as you can see it's been well abused, sprayed with different colours, and it is really abused, this car. And but anyway, when I bought this car, the bloke said to me he sent me the wrong box, so it's not what's in the box. But I'll explain. The chassis is the same, it's identical to what's on the box, apart from two little brackets. So any HPI sort of fans out there, whatever, will be able to tell me what this is. It's definitely an HPI. And well, I'll take the body off in a minute. We'll have a little look. But this is another one, a bit like the Mini. This is a car took out every time, and we absolutely wrecked it. But it still goes like the clappers. Right, I deleted a load of this video, so I'm reshooting it because I deleted some stuff from the workshop and I got carried away and deleted too much. So the good thing is I've done a bit of research on it, so I can say this is an HPI RS4 Sport. But it's one I don't think they built for very long, or you know, it's an old one. I'm not too sure the year they made it. I'll show you why I was querying it, or making, you know, sort of trying to figure out what it was. If you've got the modern version of this, it doesn't look nothing like that. It's a plastic tray. So that's the modern version. Well, I should imagine it's very nice, but I just think that looks a bit nicer than a plastic tray. Now, the reason I was sort of saying it perhaps it's not the Sport version, and what confused me was obviously the picture on this one, the box. But what the difference is this. Turn it down this way because the cable's catching. These brackets here, the engine mounts, diff mounts, they're a different shape, and this has got they're just different shapes. The easiest way to describe it. Anybody who knows about these will know what I'm saying. So that confused me, obviously, with what he said to me at the time, or emailed me after I bought it, sort of thing. So I do believe that the one on the box may be the next sort of version of it, because I think they tried to alter these, or this may be, I don't know, I've no idea. But I can say it is what it's supposed to be. Took a little bit of finding this particular one, but I found it, and it's like, you know, the shocks and everything are the same. There's no difference in it at all. Well, I dare say there'll be people out there who want to argue with me about it, but I'm happy to say that's what it is, because Google tells me it is. Yeah, like I say, this one has been abused. I've raced it on carpet and on tarmac, and yeah, it's just basically had a hard life. This is the one what we used to just smash the crap out of. I have still got the rubber, or the foam bumper, and all that sort of stuff in the box, what's left of it. As you can tell with all mine, I just stick stuff on the chassis. Just, yeah, I never used to try to put it in balance on this, because it just wasn't worth the aggro half the time. I believe this speed control is one of my boats. I can't tell you much about it. Apart from, I do believe this is the bigger one I thought was in the Mini, but I believe this is the the 60 amp with a 120 amp boost or something like that. More than enough power, whatever. Whatever. I can't tell you the size of the motor because it's covered in crap, and yeah, it's a small platoon motor, and it's, you know, yeah, that's all I can tell you really. The gearing is standard, how it come from the factory. It's all original. In fact, it's an original belt. It's a wonder that hasn't sort of perished or anything. It's dry belt. I think at one stage I have had this belt off and run it as a two-wheel drive for some reason. Not 100% sure. Supposed to have the quick release battery on it, but I can't even remember how that works. I can't even see it in this light. Yeah, it's very quick release while I do it. Yeah, I can't even remember. It's only a matter of popping it off. I've fitted the speed control. Look, this is a receiver's one of my 27 MHz. One, like I say, it's just a swap thing from a car to car. And this one we really did abuse. It's got a bit of a noisy fret. I don't know if you're able to hear it. But it has got a bit of a, I think it's rattling through everything else, but I think it's rattling through the stand more than anything. It's a bit graunchy. But what I'd like to do is rebuild this one, if I can get the bits, and then there'll be something to do on the channel. And we'll use this one. Maybe we can do some speed trials with it or something. Just have a bit of a laugh with it, because like this one and the Mini, this one and like I say the Tamiya Mini, I can't see me ever getting rid of them or anything. Them two, probably just use them and abuse them, you know. What they're made for. They're not made to be sat on a shelf, are they? I know a lot of people do like them on a shelf. Can't see the point of it. Not really. Yeah, I'll show you the body shell, what's left of it. There you go. It's just a bit weak, and it normally ends up like that with the over top the front wheels. The good thing about this is the chassis sort of stops about here, just behind the, well, just literally behind the back wheels. So when you hit anything backwards, this just folds up and springs back out again. Still got a racing number on it with a BRCA sticker on it. Been painted so many times, I don't think it'll ever fall apart with the amount of paint stuck on it. The sides just taped up. I don't actually think that tape was ever done anything. I think it's only insulation tape anyway. But you know, it's got to do these things, ain't you? Just to keep going in the future of the race meeting, or if you're just messing around in a car park. Oh, hold on, phone's ringing. Oh, no, I can't remember now. I can't remember what I was saying now. I've been interrupted by that bloody phone call. That's the trouble with having kids. But yeah, the plan will be to restore this, but not restore it. Is to strip it down, get it all up and running properly, so it's all nice and smooth again. Might have trouble with the screws and stuff because they're all hacked out. Well, you can see it really, to be honest with you. And yeah, not many. I would have thought there's many cars built now with flat. You know, you need a flat-headed screwdriver for bits like that on the diff, or the top casing. I guess that is for the wishbone, for the arms. Oh, don't you hear that? Helicopter's coming over. I think that's the air ambulance. The pin siren's going off. You might better hear it. If it is, so I'll stop the film because you won't be able to hear me with that helicopter going over. Right, so the plan is, like I say, is to restore, well, not restore it, but we'll get it up running again. We can get it all running nice and smooth, then we can go out and abuse it. That's what I see is about, as far as I'm concerned. Go out, you wreck it, and you rebuild. We have the technology to rebuild, and that's basically what I see is about. If you try to keep a car like the Fiat or the Cosworth what I've got, and you try to take them out and be all nice and gentle, you'll never enjoy it. The idea is to get out there, give it a good blast, and if you, like I say, if you wreck it, you just wreck it. It's how it goes. Yeah, so like I say, that's what I'm going to do today. If we do that on I'll do that on a few videos. Like I say, in the past it's held me back, not been 100% sure what it is, but now I am. We should be able to get the bits, hopefully. The trouble is when you look through the bits, like I say, all you're getting is the modern stuff, really, the modern versions of it. But hopefully we can get stuff in, or maybe we can pick another old one up that's knackered. And like I say, everything works on it. It's just worn out. it still go at a fair old pace. If you wanted it to, I dare say there's a lot quicker cars out there now. To what it was. I don't even know if belt bearings or anything like that. I've never looked at it like I've just used it. And all the years I've had this, I've had it a long time. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That will help the channel no end, help move the video on. And that, if you like the RC stuff I'm doing, subscribe and ring the bell, ding ding ding, and you'll get notification when I put a video up. Don't forget, I don't just do like the RC stuff. The RC stuff is sort of new to the channel. Obviously we're doing a lot more stuff, and I'm trying to get into doing my metalwork stuff as well, and hopefully in the new year, I'm not sure when it's going up around about Christmas time, like I said before, in the new year we're going to improve on that as well. So check out my other videos for different stuff. All I can say on that. And there's still a lot more cars to dig out the dust yet. I've got cars stored everywhere. What, more cars than I thought anyway. So I'm going to leave it there. Remember, it's okay not to be okay. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time. See you later.